Did you see what Trump said in the deposition? This is why people love him.
Now, are you familiar with a woman by the name of Natasha Stoynoff?
No.
Smashed her to oblivion. He goes like this. No. Smashed her to oblivion.
Stoynoff.
So pissed.
You'll have to give me a little bit of.
Do you remember she wrote about you a lot when she worked at People magazine?
Oh, I do remember there was some woman
Oh, contempt.
that wrote, and then she, a long time later, I think she wrote a wonderful story, and then a long time later, as I remember it, a long time later, she said that I was aggressive with her. But she wrote the most beautiful story. And then all of a sudden, like, is it a year or 2 years later, she comes out with this phony story that I was I said, well, why would she have written such a good story for People magazine? She wrote a really nice piece.
Agree.
And then
Is odd.
all of a sudden, like, you know, years or months, many months later, she came up with this phony charge.
Let's watch a video, and again, I apologize for the technology, where you talk about Ms. Stoynoff's allegations.
Then there was a writer from People magazine.
Oh, boy. Oh,
who
boy.
wrote a story on Melania and
Oh,
myself.
boy. About to be off the rails.
On our first anniversary. The story was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was lovely.
Oh, boy.
But last night we hear that after 12 years, this took place 12 years ago, this story, a new claim that I made inappropriate advances during the interview to this writer.
I mean, dude, playing the crowd so hard, dude. Oh, no, come on.
And I ask very simple questions.
People grabbing pussies while they're doing,
Why
oh!
wasn't it part of the story that appeared 20 or 12 years ago? Why wasn't it part of the story? Why didn't they make it part of the story? I was one of the biggest stars on television with Atlantis, and it would have been one of the biggest stories of the year. Think of it. She's doing a story on Melania, who's pregnant at the time,
milking
and
it.
Donald Trump, our one-year anniversary. And she said I made inappropriate advances. And by the way, the area was a public area, people all over.
All right, let's go to.
You'd agree with me that the person you were just talking about in that video was Natasha Stoynoff, correct?
Yes.
You're familiar with a woman by the name of Jessica Leeds?
No, I don't think so. But explain. Go ahead.
Does that mean that this refreshed your recollection of who
Yes,
Jessica
it
Leeds
does.
is?
This woman made up a story, just like your client made it up.
Yeah.
Just made up a story having to do with sitting next to me in an airplane.
Aeroplane.
And I mean, I'll have to read this again, but that story was so false also. But this was, I guess, making out as opposed to what your client said. This story was so false. This is a disgrace also.
And do you recall speaking about Ms. Leeds' allegations at campaign events in 2016?
I might have.
When you said in that video that Ms. Leeds would not be your first choice,
Here it is.
you were referring to her physical looks, correct?
Just the overall, not, I look at her, I see her, I hear what she says, whatever. You wouldn't be a choice of mine either, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted. I would not, under any circumstances, have any interest in you.
Keep going.
I'm honest when I say it.
Doesn't mean you're not a dick.
I would not have any interest in.
The video we just watched, where you talked about Ms. Leeds.
I just look. You're a dog. You're a dog. You look like a dog. You look like a basset hound. You know, you look like a basset hound, and I would never be into you. I don't fuck dogs, so you know. Dude, that's awesome. This guy, wow, what a fucking it's WWE.
Crazy, 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 crazy.